Those slaves bound in the center are unworthy of the name. I am the true Celestial, free of all chains. I have taken the most fragile thing in this world and made it my road to perfection. I have arrived at a future.
You are nothing but a monster feeding on the dead. Focus the mind.
How many moves can you fend off? Together. Futile. You both stand with mortals. Again and again you pretend. Have you ever thought about why they are weak? Flaws must be burned away. Excess must be shed. Only then can a man one day stand beside his God.
You just want the world to be a mirror of yourself. Every soul has its own light. The perfection you speak of is a hollow lie. I fight for the lights of the living. Each flame is a life.
This is not my destination. Just a moment more. A moment more and I will cast off this shell and ascend.
This grotesque puppet show ends now.
Sweep it all shadows.
Chains of memory shattering dreams. Rising still.
Don't do a second shot.
Bring it on.
Clear the fog. Souls. Purge the realm.
Decisive moment.
The reverberations from the D-Realm. I'll have them all. Every last drop of rage, sorrow, and resentment. What did you do?
I shared my sword intent with the autobots you experimented on.
You played. Has your cultivation out of your wits?
Even reverberations should not be sacrificed to conspiracy and ambition, nor stripped of their right to exist.
What a sword transcendent. What a strong paragon.
You infiltrated the Sanctum to steal the civilization capsule we're in, didn't you?
Do not misunderstand. The Sentinel knowledge is my only concern. this capsule. Ask your old enemy. Xuan Fang is but one corner of the chaos in Mengzhou. Unfortunately, I have no interest in bowing off for his petty schemes.
So she's the woman in red you mentioned before. A Fraxidus overseer?
It's irrelevant now. You defeated me because you were strong enough, not because my path was wrong.
Unrepentant to the last.
I accept the consequences of my work. To regret it now would be to dishonor all the materials I used to get here. Look at this guy, trying to stop us. Doesn't it remind you of the etheric sea? Soon, the reverberation's corruption will bring it all down. You may escape to reality, but Xuan Fang Hold is doomed.
I will not let that happen.
This wretched city was built on the Sentinel's meddling. Every life it saved was a debt that must eventually be paid, just like your protection. It has only delayed the inevitable. And now, above you, the bill has arrived. The tacit discords, the dead, the destruction Xuan Fang was always meant to face.
So that was the plan? Trigger a collapse, destroy the barrier, and slip away in the chaos?
I told you, I do not care about what happens to the capsule. And I care even less for this hold. I want the Sentinel's knowledge exposed to the light of Solaris. Whether it saves the world or sets it on fire. Frankly, you two, I don't give a damn. Leave it to the Sentinel. Better that knowledge in human hands. In my hands.
You're driven by nothing but greed and a hollow ego.
At least you understand my madness. I never once hid my intentions from you.
Enough talk. Your delusion ends here.
I will stay here. My resonance ability can purge the malice from these reverberations. As long as someone stands against this falling sky, this place will endure. So...
Sheen asked me to vow that I would never forsake the city. And I promised you that you wouldn't walk this road alone. Master.
Yes.
Whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
Xuan Fang stands in peril, the sky about to fall. Everyone, will you lend me your swords?
group of people here!
愿终生有纪念。誓言飞燕到无言，梦大千，尽我流连。浮光间，照心间，欲去无间，情来到瞬间，听见回看灯火边，蓦然间，长风筝一牵。
This is not the sword of one. It is the sword of all. Heaven falls, earth splits, but this sword will bring the dawn. Sky, break!
Oh, you have both worked very hard indeed.
Sheena.
Thanks to the two of you and the people of this city, the reverberation corruption in the control mainframe was largely purged. I handled the anomalies that remained. With the mainframe restored, the censure courts and autopuppets will function as they should. The tacit discords will be contained in due time. In short, Xuanfeng Hold has weathered the storm. Paragon Sing Sao, calm yourself.
Where exactly have you been all this time?
Xuanfeng has bled again and again, and its sentinel was nowhere to be seen. Whatever your reasons were, you owe us an explanation.
Very well. Then let us begin with the chaos Mu Yu sowed. When Mu Yu invaded the sanctum, I was not blind to it. But for certain reasons, I could neither intervene directly nor send word. In desperation, I trapped him inside the Xuan Yuan domain, within the mainframe, and strengthened the barrier to keep him from escaping. I believed he sought to extract the mainframe's core data. But to break my restrictions, he weaponized the reverberations to collapse the mainframe itself.
Hold on. Back in the sanctum, the prism of fate flickered. Was that you? Did you guide us into the Xuan Yuan domain?
Only by stopping Mu Yu's chaos from within, together with my power, could we minimize the harm that spilled beyond.
One more thing. Is the Hold's control mainframe actually Meng Zhou's civilization capsule? Mu Yu certainly believed it was.
Not entirely. It is merely one small part of it. This situation exceeded even my calculations. Fortunately, you two were there. You saved Xuanfeng from far greater loss.
The rafter kite that led me to Fogvale Pagoda. You used the excuse of a meeting to lead me straight to Rover, didn't you?
So you figured it out after all. With my clever ally placing the Arbiter on the board as a wild card, I rather hoped you two would form a natural partnership.
The visions of Xuanfeng we saw in the domain,
I know your question. Those cloud shuttles and mechanisms were real, recorded blueprints. As for why they were never deployed during the Fortress and Gorgeous War, Ting Sao, the answer is simple. There was not enough time.
Time.
Besides, technology that outstrips its age is as much a curse as a blessing to the people of Mengzhou. It was never meant for the mortal world. It has already warped too many fates. Muyu's ruin is proof enough of where that path leads.
I'm not here to judge your past choices. But if some of Xuanfeng's problems began with its Sentinel, then its Sentinel should see them through.
Arbiter, Arbiter, Paragon Ting Sao. When the time is right, I will give you and Xuanfeng the answers you deserve. When that day comes, bring the prism of fate and come see.
And so, thousands of swords pierced the heavens, scattering the darkness. The ominous force over Xuanfeng was swept away. Mechanisms whirred back to life, and tacit discords were locked away. Above the sanctum, it seemed as though a river of stars had descended. As the dust settled, the righteous returned in triumph. Soldier and citizen cheered as one. Peace at last filled the city once more. Yet, before the sounds of celebration had faded, a certain garden collapsed without warning. As for the secrets it buried, that shall be a tale for another time. Until we...
Soy seems to want to discuss something. I'd better head to the Ministry of War and find Yang Yang first.
Thank goodness you're both safe. Yang Yang, come closer and let me get a good look at you. Are you hurt?
So I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Qingshao are the ones who went into the sanctum. They faced all the real danger. Rover, please don't praise me like that in front of my sister.
All right. Enough flattery, you two. Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the Xiaoming Commerce Guild now. After returning to Mengzhou, I used the Guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted the main branch of Georgian Atelier. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago, was a senior figure in Georgian Atelier, and had deep collaborations with Huashu Academy. About 20 years back, he was supposed to succeed the Flower Veil puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfeng under another identity, biding his time, refining his plan.
The Atelier has officially cut ties with him. They even offered to share information to help with the Guild's investigation. But we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Oh, right.